Hey guys, how's it going? Hope things are great with you. We are continuing the moon in the amazing series. We are at the fourth house now. The moon again is the graha of our thoughts and our emotion. It's the manas, the mind. The fourth has some commonality here. It's also about one's emotion. It's about coming to understand what life is all about, right? Only when you come to understand what life is all about through your own experience, you will find peace and comforts, right? The second house was finding values based on given by other people to you, like your parents, your teachers, and so on. That is a type of values. The fourth house are values which you get by yourself, things that you learn through experience. As they say, belief is a poor substitute to experience, right? Nothing beats experience. It is wisdom, right, in its cream. So that's what the fourth house is, things that you go through in your life, mainly the difficult ones, and through that you come to have certain understanding, which again converts into values, right? And that's what the fourth house is all about, values which you collect or which you learn or which you actually earn from your own experiences. So now you have moon and the fourth. What happens when these two guys comes together? What synergies are we going to look at here? So there were 5 amazing things that I've seen over the years, right? And remember, moon has to be in well position. It has to be in good dignity. The fourth house should not be afflicted. All that stuff, right? Number 1 is that these people, they have a clear sense of envisioning their day. This is how they want their day to end. When they wake up in the morning, they're brushing their teeth, they're shaving, whatever they're doing, they have already decided, okay, at the end of the day, I should have these objectives met. It's already fixed in their mind. And they envision the whole day, right? Even when it's just starting, but they want, these are the things that needs to be done, and these are the things needs to be collected, and so on and so forth. So towards the end of their day, they'll actually do assessment and see how many of those objectives were actually met, how many were somewhat average, and how many were actually failed. And they'll recollect and learn from the experience. It's such a great thing to have, this envisioning process or envisioning habit, right? The second thing is they'll never let their frustrations, affect someone else in their life. Say if you have a bad day in the office, this is what commonly people will do. They have a bad day in office and they go back home. They'll have expectations by their family members to treat them well because they had a bad time in the office. Right? It's such an unfair way to think, because the expectation itself is unfair, right? Same thing if you have problems in the office, when you go, when you have problems at home, when you go to your office, you should not be showing it to your colleagues and your teammates and the people around you, right? It has to be compartmentalized. But commonly people, that's what they do. They'll seek expectation. In this case, is totally unfair, totally illogical expectation. But the real problem here, guys, it's the expectation is based on self-pity. They want someone to make them feel nice. Someone to say that, okay, right, you're having a hard time or you're having a bad time in office. They want somebody to say that. So this self-pity or expecting someone to, make you feel nice and all that is such a bad thing to do. So compartmentalizing life is something this moon and the fourth people will do it naturally. They'll never ever, you can never, no matter how bad the day is, they will never show it to their family, and vice versa. That's one of the qualities. So that's the second one. First was envisioning. Second is compartmentalizing life. The third is self-love. They understand that it's important to love oneself, right? It is important to feel happy and grateful. They enjoy their moments alone by themselves. Many people don't do that. They need a synthetic relationship. They need an external relationship. They cannot be happy for themselves, by themselves. It is such a difficult thing. But these people can do it naturally because they celebrate life They celebrate their own body, they celebrate their own mind. They are happy that there is such thing. It's very spiritual in context, right? Because you are looking at yourself, which rarely people will do. That is the third. The fourth is that they have this zone in their mind, right? They call it the happy zone in their mind. So when things get overwhelmed, when things get out of control, they can go to this happy zone in their mind and regulate themselves to make, to feel more positive and to feel more connected to life, right? When things doesn't go their way, or when they are, at a low key, basically things are really not happening, right? Problems after problems, it's so overwhelming, problems at home, problems at the office, and so on. But they have this mechanism, this tool, where they can, it's like a room in their mind where they can go and enter in that room, and immediately they feel happy and positive. So things they have in that room will be like fond memories, things that they like, things that they love to do, people whom they admire, people whom they love, things that they're grateful for. And all of these is stored in that room, in that particular part of the mind. All right. So self-regulating technique is what they have. Again, this is not given by someone else or someone told them. No, this is innate. They have it within themselves. That is the fourth. The fifth is an interesting one. It's time management. For them, they find people annoying when people say that they cannot do things or they cannot grow in their life. They really wanted to do something, but they have no time. They don't like that. For them, it's like, okay, you have 10 hours roughly a day, maybe 11 hours a day, right? Productive day. The rest of the day we are sleeping or we are sort of dormant, okay? Say 10 hours, right? Question is, what are we doing to make a difference in our life in that 10 hours? What are we doing, right? Are we just loitering, Netflix, YouTube? What are we doing? Say if you need to have a better job, you don't like the current job. Are you improving your skills? What are you doing to improve your resume? Or if your business is failing, what are you doing to look at it from a different perspective? What are you doing to gain more clients, right? The 10 hours is given to you and for you to use it wise, right? The question is, what are you doing with that 10 hours? So they are good in time management. They realize that they only have 10 hours. They are very present to the time, to the moment, right? And they will make use of that 10 hours, right? In every possible way, which is why you'll see them busy most of the time. You'll never see them relaxing or chilling out. Rarely happens, right? For them, they want to make sure that the 10 hours, because if it's gone, then it's gone, right? So very efficient time management capabilities within themselves. So those are the top 5 amazing things which I've seen over the years. I hope this video has been beneficial. Do stay tuned for the next one. Thank you. Namaste.